We're gonna be seeing how far we can get with the brand new Speed Demon car on Hadesti trip. Let's get right into this. So if you all didn't see my previous video where I went ahead and showed off this car, I basically said that it's the best car in the game because it goes crazy fast and it barely uses any gas. So we're gonna be using this to see how far we can get with it on the Plains map. Also, this car does come with an extra gas canister, so we can start off with 18 liters of gas, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and quickly build this car though. Also, we're gonna be stopping at every checkpoint, so that means we're also gonna be trying to defeat every boss as well, along with the brand new farmer boss. I believe the boss is at 25,000 meters, but I'm not entirely sure, so we'll have to check it out. We now went ahead and put 15 liters of gas in our car, and we have 3 liters of gas left over for the bridge. So anyway, let's go and start driving. So it starts off pretty slow, but once you get and drive for a little bit, it starts to speed up pretty fast. So let's just start driving. So right now we're not going too fast, but after like 10 seconds of driving, we'll start to go insane speeds. Also, once again, this car barely uses any gas, so that 15 liters of gas that we already put in should be enough gas to get us to like 100,000 meters. Anyway, look how fast we're going. So it says we're going like 460. Not sure if that's entirely correct, but we're definitely going at least 250 right now, which is pretty fast. We now made it to 5,000 meters and let's start to slow down. So we actually have to do something pretty special to pass this. So let's go and slow down. I think that is actually the person that gives us the quest over there. But anyway, the front of this car is actually too low to the ground that we can't get on the bridge. So what we have to do is we actually have to back up onto the bridge to be able to get on it. Because if you tried to drive just straight on it, then it would actually push the bridge away from us. But anyway, there we go. Now let's go and hop out. And now let's use this gas canister to go ahead and fuel up the generator. And there we go. We got 3 liters in there. That should be enough to go ahead and cross the river. And never mind, it looks like that isn't the dude that gives us the quest. It's just a random like outpost right there. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, in the newest update, they added a dude that gives you a quest. And if you complete his quest, then you unlock the tractor. And he can spawn like anywhere along the road. So I'm just keeping my eyes open just in case we find him somewhere. And there is a gas station, but we don't even need to stop there because this 15 liters gas that we already have in our tank should last us quite a while. And I just found the dude that gives us the quest. So let's start slow down and let's turn around. And we want to make sure that we don't turn around too fast, because if you're turning around at max speed, then it will actually just like fling us off the edge. But anyway, here's the dude that gives us the quest. So I'm not sure if he spawns at the same spot every time, but anyway, let's go and talk to him. And there we go, we got the quest activated. So basically we gotta bring him back the golden egg, which I think that's actually gonna slow us down quite a bit, because I believe we get the golden egg at the 25,000 meter checkpoint. So that means we'll have to drive to 25,000 meters, defeat the boss, and then we'll have to drive all the way back. But anyway, we found the nuclear plant right here, so let's go and stop right here and let's go and defeat this boss. So I believe I did bring my minigun with, so let's go and check our inventory. I'm really hoping I did, and yes, let's go. And that's actually perfect because I did actually forget my minigun once and we weren't able to defeat this dude. But anyway, we should easily be able to now. So let's defeat that dude, this one right there, and this one as well. And now what we gotta do is run in this room, and then he should spawn in a few seconds. So we're not gonna take the zap gun though, because I don't really need it, but we are still gonna defeat the boss. And there he is right there. We should be able to defeat him in like 5 seconds, and there we go. So there we go, that's 1 boss down, and now I think there's like 3 or 4 more to go. Also, by the way, we're less than 10 minutes into this run, and we already made it to 7,000 meters and defeated one of the bosses. And wait, is this one of the new places? And yes, let's go. Alright, so this is the new checkpoint. I thought this checkpoint actually spawned at the 20,000 meter checkpoint, but I guess it's either random or it spawns at 7,500 meters. But anyway, that's perfect. So let's go and stop right here, and now let's go and jump out of the car. So this is one of the bosses that we have to defeat, and this is actually the boss that we have to defeat to get the golden egg and to get the tractor. So let's grab our minigun, close our backpack, and now let's go and defeat this dude. So he should spawn in right once we move up here, and yep, there he is. So anyway, let's quickly defeat him. It should be super easy with our minigun because the minigun is overpowered. And there we go, there's the golden egg. He sadly didn't drop the golden egg launcher. If y'all don't know, this dude has a 1% chance to drop the golden egg launcher, and basically what it does is it spawns in rare items. So you have 3 bullets, so you have 3 chances to go ahead and spawn in as many rare items as you want. But anyway, let's grab this golden egg, and now we gotta drive back to like 6.6 thousand meters to go ahead and give this to the dude. So let's attach it right there, and before we drive back, let's actually open up our backpack because I think I have a food gun. And yes, perfect, because we're actually running pretty low on hunger, so we're actually just gonna turn these people into food, such as this one right there. There we go. Now we can just go ahead and eat this, so we don't even have to stop anywhere for food. But now what we gotta do is we gotta drive all the way back to 6.6 thousand meters, which actually isn't too far. We now made it back, and there we go, we got the tractor. So we didn't even have to hand deliver it to him. All we had to do is drive up and he gave it to us. So now we unlocked the tractor vehicle, which is awesome because now we don't have to do that again. I will still defeat the farmer boss every time I see him because he still has that 1% chance to drop the golden egg launcher, which we really want. You can store it in your backpack, but once again, it spawns in 3 super rare items, so hopefully we manage to find that. But anyway, we're just driving all the way to 10,000 meters now. We now made it to the 10,000 20,000 meter checkpoint, and there isn't really anything here, but we do gotta make sure that we don't crash because it is kind of easy to get stuck in this area. Anyway, there's the house that has like nothing in it. Also, by the way, if you'll know where to find the commander mutant, please let me know in the comment section below because we need to kill the commander mutant to get the code for the vault in the bunker, but I still don't know where they put him. I think they said something about fixing it, so maybe he spawns there now, but if he doesn't, then I still have no idea where to find him. But anyway, now we're just gonna drive to 13,000 meters and we're gonna defeat the dude at the Dan's Diner. We now made to 13,000 meters and here's the Dan's Diner, so let's go and stop here real quick, and now we gotta go ahead and defeat these dudes. Once again, we don't really need anything from here, but I'm just trying to defeat all the bosses right now. So first off, we just gotta kill all these chefs and then Dan should spawn, and there we go, last one, and there he is right there. Once again, super easy with the minigun, and oh snap, we actually need to reload. But anyway, if we just run outside like this, I believe he can't get us, so let's just shoot him. There we go. And of course, he dropped his blue key that we can go ahead and use to get the food gun, but we don't even need it. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and attach it to the top. There we go. So I believe that's 3 bosses down, and now we have like 1 or 2 more to go. We have the one at the 20,000 meter checkpoint, which is the bunker, and then we also have the vampire one if you even count it. Not sure if you would count the vampire, but if we're only talking about main bosses, then all we have is the one in the bunker left. We now made to the 15,000 meter checkpoint, and let's start to slow down because this checkpoint right here is pretty easy, but if you crash at all, like if your car flips over, then you're just done for because the wall actually collapses behind you. So if you go too slow or you crash, then it will close in behind you and then it will just kill you. So we want to make sure that we don't do that. And there we go. We probably had a lot of time left over, but we just had to make sure that we didn't crash at all. Anyway, I believe the final checkpoint is at 20,000 meters, so let's just go and drive all the way over there. We now made it to 20,000 meters, so let's go and hop out, and now we just gotta get and defeat the bunker. So this should be pretty easy as well because the minigun is absolutely OP. And now let's just go and run in, and this should be super easy as I was saying before. So I believe this is the last dude, so let's kill him, and then the big boss should spawn in. And never mind, maybe there's like 1 more dude left. I think this dude is still alive, and there we go. So here's the hazmat mutant boss. We can actually see his health bar, and there we go, absolutely obliterated. And the doors are now opening back up, so let's go and toss our minigun back in our backpack. And never mind, looks like we can't do that down here. Anyway, we can go ahead and type in a code to open up the vault, but I still don't know it. And yep, there we go, can't even open it because we're supposed to kill the commander mutant to open up the vault, but I still don't know where to find him. Anyway, let's go and eat some of these chocolate bars though, just to go and refuel our hunger. And there we go, now we're pretty much good. So let's grab this, and now we're just gonna leave. So I believe that was the last checkpoint, and now we just gotta see how far we can go. And also, by the way, doing all of that only took us like 20 minutes. So joining the game, building our car, and defeating all of the bosses only took us 20 minutes, which is quite insane. Anyway, let's go and check our fuel. So we still have 13.2 liters, so we traveled all the way to 20,000 meters, and we used less than 2 liters of gas. That's pretty crazy. Let's check our water and oil. So our water, dang, that's actually looking pretty good. And then our oil, 3.6. So yeah, so we don't even need to stop to refill anything until like 100,000 meters. So let's just go and drive all the way over there. We now passed 100,000 meters on the plains map, which is pretty crazy. This is the farthest I ever made it on the plains map, because before this, the farthest I ever made it was 50,000 meters, and I lost that run because the map didn't load and I just drove straight off it. So this is the farthest I made it on the plains map, but to get my new best distance overall, I think I gotta reach like 180,000 meters because I kind of forgot, but I think my record is 175,000 meters on the desert map. So if I want to beat that on the plains map, then we gotta reach like 180,000 meters, which is gonna take quite a while. But anyway, let's quickly stop our car and let's go and check our gas and everything. Also, I did collect a water canister and a gas canister, but anyway, let's check. So we still have 8.6 liters of gas. That is insane. So we haven't even came close to running out, and we still have 2.7 liters of oil, 4.5 liters of water, so we're not even close to running out. I haven't fueled up my gas tank, engine, or radiator yet. I've just been stacking up on this stuff just in case if we were running low, but I haven't used any of it just yet because I kind of want to see how far 15 liters of gas can get us, because so far it's looking pretty good. We just reached like 125,000 meters and we sadly disconnected, so our game just randomly crashed, and I just found out that you can only reconnect to your game if you're playing with multiple people. So if I was like playing with my friend, I could rejoin my friend if I disconnect, but you can't reconnect to your game if you were playing solo. So it looks like our run is over. Yeah, this car is insanely good though. It used 6.4 liters of gas in over 100,000 meters. That is insanely good, and it only took us like an hour and a half to reach like 120,000 meters. So yeah, this car right here is insanely OP. We didn't need to refuel at all. All we used were the resources that spawned, and we didn't even need to refuel. The only resource that we didn't use was food, because of course we did have to go ahead and find food around the map. Yeah, we defeated every boss and made it all the way to 130,000 30,000 meters, so I think that was a pretty good run. So anyway, that is going to be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.